Namaste, beautiful souls. In this short, powerful video, I'm going to be channeling the Arcturians and understanding about how we are in a major timeline shift, how Three-Eye Atlas is affecting it, and what our personal experience of this is. So first I'm going to begin because I have a lot of wisdom coming in around your own quantum leap. When you're magnetizing in a higher timeline, why do you experience fear, kind of like just heavy, dense muck coming up to the surface when you're really focusing on something that you feel inspired? So this is what it's all about. It's really powerful. I mean, this is life-changing stuff. When you know this, it can turn a switch, a flip in your whole system, so that next time you're facing dark night of the soul, next time you've got a lot of heavy, intense stuff coming up for you, you'll know and deeply understand, and you'll have the wisdom and energy to get through it. So, I mean, I've been doing this for 25 years, so working with people, and I've seen it time and time again, and with myself. So you get this arising that comes up, or you get this like download or this inspiration from your higher self, from your soul, of what you desire to experience next, what you want to manifest, what you want to create, and you get excited and inspired about it. And then what happens next is everything that blocks and stops you, that's weighing you down, that will stop you from having a frequency match from that higher frequency level, comes up to the surface so that you can dissolve it, so that it's not living inside of you, blocking you from that which you want to experience next. So it's not really comfortable what happens next once you get an exciting, inspired download of what you want to create, because all the gunk and the muck and the layers and layers of conditioning, of things that you believe in, things that keep you small, keep you finite, keep you stuck, they're all going to start coming up to the surface. So because they are limited and they are actually blocking and stopping you from drawing in and magnetizing in that higher timeline, which is a higher frequency, they're keeping you at a lower frequency. They have to be seen to be released, so that they're no longer in your energy field, so that you're an energy match with this new timeline. So as you're about to quantum leap, as you're about to expand into more of a higher frequency, something new, maybe it's a new job, maybe it's more money coming in, anything that contracts you, any fears, any doubts that would stop you from that will come up to the surface, and you will start to feel them. They're uncomfortable emotions. You will start to see them. You'll see, whoa, why is my mind going crazy? Like, why am I feeling so much in my solar plexus or my throat chakra? Like, whoa, this is intense. And why is there so much emotion? And it's because of this. It's because you are shedding anything that blocks or stops you from jumping into that quantum new timeline, the higher frequency. You have to shed those layers. And so it goes hand in hand. You expanding to a new timeline means you are shedding the layers that no longer serve you. Those layers cannot go with you to that new timeline because it's impossible. That frequency doesn't match that frequency. It cannot happen. So you have to shed the layers. So this is good news, because it means that next time you are shifting into a new higher timeline, or calling it a quantum leap, instead of seeing the dark night of the soul or the heavy stuff that you then start to see and experience in the mind and the emotions, instead of going, oh no, why is this happening? Am I going backwards? Am I getting more stuck? Your mind can take you into even darker places. It worries. It's like, why, when we're trying to go somewhere beautiful, are we going somewhere uncomfortable? Actually, it's beautiful because it's telling you that anything that stands in your way is showing itself to you. And when it shows itself to you, you are the bright soul. You are so light. You see it, and the light that you are, the awareness that you are that light and energy before the thought. You are that light and energy before the emotion. You're the creative energy. So when you see those thoughts and those patterns and those emotions, they dissolve just by you recognizing and seeing them. And as they dissolve, you empty out, your frequency naturally rises because you're not carrying density, and you go up and up, and you magnetize in that higher timeline, because it's like, whoa, you drop all that baggage and you just float up, and there that new timeline comes in. So this is not something to fear or worry about next time it happens. Next time you get a great idea of what you want to create in your life, just pay attention to anything that shows itself, observe it, use the breath, breathe in the light that you are, and breathe out all those blockages and stuck energy, and and you take lots of these beautiful breaths, and you dissolve those patterns, and you float up, 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 and you land into your higher frequency timeline. Now, this is what the Arcturians want to channel about today, because we are in a global, massive timeline shift. So I've just described it personally because I've helped, thousands of clients. I've seen it with myself, and even sometimes my students. When they have the Reiki attunement, which means attuning the energy to higher frequencies, then they'll be shedding layers of stuff that they're not. And I just help and support them through that. It's magical. I've been seeing it happening for years, and I'm so excited to be able to put it into words and energy so you can feel it and know it, and it can change your life. And because we're going through a massive global, our Earth, our planet, and everyone on it is going through a timeline shift, we're going to hear how this is affecting and what's going on. And I'll just hand it over to the Arcturians to download and channel this message through me for us all. We can feel the excitement in you that you've just uncovered a major truth which can liberate you from the contraction and the fear of uncomfortable emotions. This is big, bigger than you can realize right now, but with time you will hold the gravity and beauty and expanse of it energetically. Give a few moments for the mind to integrate and the body to really feel how huge this is. This in itself is a quantum leap of the mind, meaning that whereas before you had programs in your mind that would say, I do not like the feeling of lower frequency emotions. I do not like to sit in discomfort, pain, sadness, anger, frustration. I do not like to process fear and worry and everything like that. So I resist it and I run away from it. Now, with this deep wisdom, you will not run away from it. One, you will not become a victim thinking, oh no, what's happening to me? I was trying to create something positive and all this bad stuff's happening to me. You won't go into victim mode because your mind has expanded, and you now know that you're going through a massive release of anything that would limit you from that higher timeline. You're letting go of the baggage to free yourself to match the timeline that you're creating. So there's no victimhood needed. Nothing bad is happening to you. You asked for it. You asked to shift timelines. When you ask to shift timelines, you ask to let go of anything that blocks you from that timeline. It goes hand in hand, and it's powerful. So no victimhood will happen through the mind. Also, because your mind is expanding with this truth, is that when it happens, when those darker, heavier energies that have been held deep down inside bubble up to the surface and release from your energy field and set you free, when that happens, you will remember, I asked to shift timelines, and you will take responsibility and you will actually see it with a positive mind. You'll see it as, oh, brilliant. I asked to shift timelines, so all this stuff, this heaviness is showing itself, bubbling up to the surface and releasing out of me. This is a good thing, and you will not run away from it. Instead, you will sit there, witness it, observe it bubbling up to the surface of your physical body and releasing out of your physical body. You'll observe it releasing out of your mental state, out of your emotions, and you'll feel clearer, clearer, lighter, lighter, and so much more buoyant and enlightened and luminous. So 2 things will happen. You won't go into victim state, you won't run away from it, and you will see it. The 3rd thing is that you will see it as you're taking responsibility that you asked for this timeline shift, and so you're letting go of all the things that stand in the way of you and your soul heart desire. This is powerful, dear ones. We are so glad that you are expanding into this state of awareness. Now you are doing this individually, and because you are not separate from one another, you are consciousness, you are the oneness, just like you are connected to us. We are all connected, which means that when one goes through a timeline shift and a dissolving of that which blocks it from that shift, that one person creates a ripple of light for many others to go through that same shift. And it may be easier and easier for those that are following that same path. So the pioneers go through it first, lighting the way for the others. You are helping not just yourself, but many others to be brave and to trust and to move through the dark night of the soul, to come out the other side of the tunnel into a much more expanded state. You are going through a massive earth global timeline shift. This means that the collective, that millions of you are going through dark nights of the souls, releasing and seeing patterns that have been holding you in a loop. And you are saying, enough, I don't want to live like this anymore. I want something new. I want to believe in something bigger. I want an earth that is from love. I want schools that teach these beautiful qualities. I want my children to grow up in a place that is harmonized. I want presidents to hear us and to lead from love. All of this that you're wanting, it is in a higher frequency. And so you are all in this major releasing of anything that is held in the mind that is causing you to not reach what you truly can reach. So whatever you believe that you don't deserve to experience life on earth from the heart, or you're not good enough for the new earth, or that others can channel but you're not special. All of those, they are beliefs that cause you to stay stuck and block you from the expanded new timeline that awaits you. All of this is bubbling up to the surface, dissolving out of you, individually and collectively. That is why there is war. That is why there is conflict inside, because there's this part of you going, nope, you don't deserve it. Nope, you stay small, you stay here, stay with the familiar, and it's trying to control. And then there's this part of your soul saying, no, it does. It is in my timeline. It can exist while I'm alive. And so the conflict is then showing outside in war. It's showing up from the earth, releasing this energy through volcanoes. There's a lot of heat and fire that's been stuck inside us, and it's bubbling up to the surface and releasing. It's been mirrored with volcanoes, many volcanoes on your earth. Also earthquakes, because where you've just been in a plateau means you're integrating. There's not a lot of growth happening here. Not a lot of growth means you're not having a major timeline shift, meaning there's not a lot of dark stuff being released, means you're just kind of integrating, sailing through where you're at. And you have those moments. They are those moments where many times you're experiencing, but then what happens is your soul comes in with a desire to expand, to experience more, to experience higher, to experience greater. And when that happens, the earth shakes. There are many earthquakes which are mirroring the shaking inside of you, because you don't want to stay in one level. You want to expand to a higher dimension, a higher level. And so the earth shakes, your world shakes, things what you would say would go wrong. You lose your job. People in your family start to not agree with you, and you have heartache as people leave your life, and things change. The change is good. It is the shaking up before a massive expansion into a higher timeline. So this is why your earth is mirroring what is happening inside of all of you. And the beautiful thing is that it's collective. You are going through this together. All of you are releasing layer after layer after layer and becoming more expansive, clear. You are free of that clutter of the ego that's patterned and conditioned. You are being decluttered. Anything that limits you is being released out of you, and you're becoming limitless. You are connecting more to the ethereal, limitless energy of the creative force of the universe that you truly are, because you are the entire universe, experiencing yourself as an individual while still being connected as the collective. So, pay attention to what's happening individually and take responsibility to release and let go and breathe it out, and feel, after you've had a massive shake-up and release, the expansion. Enjoy the shake-up as much as you enjoy the expansion. Don't attach to the expansion and resist the contraction and the shake-up. See it all as part of the process and just breathe. Be and know that it's all part of the oneness of you returning to being more of the light that you are while being embodied as a human. So, as you do this individually, collectively, you are all releasing so much stuff. You will see it in your governments. You will see it in your entire world. Everywhere it is being mirrored and being seen. 3i Atlas has entered into your solar system to create a massive breakthrough of where the lower mind, the ego, was trying to control and keep you small and believe that it's only you and your solar system. It's come into your energy field to crack through that limiting mind so that you can expand your mind and realize that there are trillions of other solar systems and universes, that you are not the only intelligence that exists, but there is infinite intelligence out there, and that all of this intelligence is connected to you, and that you're not alone in your own planet, but there are trillions of different planets. As far out as the mind can expand and create is as far out as the amount of universes that exist. The more you expand your own mind to believe and know bigger and wider, the more and more you will be seeing and experiencing interstellar beings of consciousness. You will be connecting with aliens and beings just like you are connecting with us, the Arcturians. We are here to support you, and they are here to support you in this great time of releasing all of the past. You are going through the biggest birthing canal you've ever gone through. Birthing canals bring pain and discomfort, but once you're born, it has to take that death to go through a rebirth. And so you are going through a major death of releasing to be reborn into the new earth, the new timeline that is already in the present moment. It is not outside of you. It is not something in the future. It exists in the present in a different frequency. So you have to frequency match it in order to live in it. And so that is why you are releasing anything that would stop you from being in the higher frequency. And then together as a collective, the new earth will be entering into your mind through your heart, because you frequency match it, because your heart is expanded. This is here in the present moment. It is not anywhere else. It is in the present moment. All timelines, all probabilities, all of them exist in this moment, not in the future, this moment. 3i Atlas has helped you and is helping you to release anything that's blocking you, to expand your mind wider, to receive high frequency energy codes. Use this time to work with this great, massive expanse of intelligence. Pay attention to what you are letting go of, and pay attention to where you are going and expanding and receiving. The new quantum leap is here and now. And we are helping you to take that leap. You deserve all of the light that you are. You deserve so much more than those patterns of control and contraction have been keeping you in. This is your time. You are alive, and we will guide and support you every step of the way. Whew, incredible. Now I'm going to channel a meditation for you. Close your eyes. Breathe in one of the deepest breaths you've breathed in for a long time. Breathing in through your nostrils, bringing the energy up to your third eye in the center of your brain, all the way up to your crown chakra at the top of your head. And as you breathe out, breathe down your whole body, all the way down to your feet, your roots, all the way down your roots into the heart of Mother Earth. Now breathe in the love of Mother Earth, connecting her heart to yours, breathing in that love from the center of the earth, all the way up your roots, all the way up the meridians, the channels of energy in your body, into your heart. And breathe out of your heart, feeling the connection to all that is. Take another deep breath in through your nose, up to activating your third eye, activating your crown chakra. More and more energy is coming in to these powerful energy centers. Breathing out and down your whole body, all the way down, connecting to the heart of Mother Earth. Breathing in the love of Mother Earth, all the way up into your heartbeat, connecting to the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Breathing out from your heart, feeling a massive expansion and connection. Love is flowing. You can feel the love. You are returning to oneness. Breathing in through your nose, activating your third eye in your crown, feeling more light. Breathing down into the earth, feeling the love and support of Mother Earth. Know that every step you take, she is nourishing and supporting you. Feel her love arising up into your heart. And as you breathe out of your heart, a massive light touches your earth, touches every single being on your earth, expands out to the solar system, every planet, 3i Atlas, R2 Swan. These are the beautiful beings of consciousness, expanding even further out to the trillions of universes, connecting all the way back to beyond all of these separate experiences, coming all the way back to oneness, where all these separate experiences return back to the primordial state of being, consciousness, God, oneness. And from this expanded state of oneness, you bring all the awareness and the light that you are. You are God. You are the oneness. Bringing it all the way to you in this body right here, right now. holding the paradox of truth, that you are consciousness, God, oneness, having a human experience. Take a deep breath in, gently breathe out, open your eye, and take time to observe the energy and light that is all around you. It's beautiful. And then when you're ready, I invite you to share into our group what you felt, what you feel, what you're seeing, what you're experiencing. Maybe you're going to download and channel some wisdom for everyone in our group. Share whatever is coming through. And we'll all go and read and bring hearts and energy and just be together in this oneness. And for those of you who are new here, welcome to this loving community. You are very welcome to subscribe, to be here, to receive. We are a loving community. And also, you are very welcome to join me on the 24th of October. I'm doing a live 1-hour group session. It's called Sacred Circle. And if you could feel things in this meditation, then you'll feel magic. I'll be channeling angels or Arcturians, whoever wants to come through, and then I'll be taking us into a deep meditation, and then I'll give space for 1 or 2 questions where I'll channel answers. And if you can't attend the live, you can sign up and receive the recording, and you'll receive everything through it. So all the information of everything that I offer is below. Just take time to read through and receive and feel. From my heart and soul, from the Arcturians, Namaste.